G'day, Anthony Ross here, and welcome to this week's Mental Toughness Made Simple video, where my aim is to help coaches, parents and players develop mental toughness more effectively. And this week I want to talk about what is one of the most common misunderstandings about what's required to develop mental toughness. And so often what I find when I'm talking to coaches and parents and talking about the things that we need to develop mental toughness, and particularly around understanding what's stopping players from being mentally tough. And typically what coaches and parents report is they say, I'm telling my child, I'm telling my players, these are the things they need to do, but they are failing to do it very well. And so this misunderstanding is that understanding the issues and even being told what they need to do is enough for players to then be able to improve mental toughness. And the way I am thinking about this more and more and explaining it to parents and coaches is that if I was doing physical training, if I was a fitness trainer, and I said to the player, you know what, you need to get stronger in the gym, you need to go and do this exercise, and you need to lift the weight. And it's sort of like expecting that is enough to make someone physically fit. Of course, it's crazy. To get fitter, the player needs to go and then follow the instructions, but then do the work. So continually lifting the weight and slowly but surely getting stronger as they do the exercise. And so if we come back to developing mental toughness and competing more effectively, the understanding is just the start. It's just sort of the foundation that allows an opportunity for players to develop mental toughness if they go and do the mental work. And basically there's four main skills, I guess, that we would talk about in terms of what do they need to actually practice, what do they need to go and work on improving their strength or their skill in. And that is developing or maintaining attention in the present moment. That's a core skill. Connecting with the purpose of why it's important for them to act in certain ways. Obviously practicing committing to the helpful processes that increase the chance of success. And then a huge one, probably the most common one, I talk to coaches and players and parents about is the idea of responding better and getting fitter at being able to have the difficult thoughts and feelings that show up during matches. And what that requires is developing better awareness of when they start to act based on their difficult emotions and difficult thoughts, and also developing their tolerance of having difficult internal experiences. And so the key message here is that if you are wanting your child or your players to become mentally tougher, it's not enough to tell them just go and do this and expect that they will be able to do it. It really is like physical fitness training. They will develop mental fitness in the same way that they'll develop physical fitness if you give them strategies and if you give them activities to develop their attentional control, to develop the way they commit to helpful processes, to develop their self-awareness and their quick recognition when they start committing to actions based on difficult internal experiences, and especially to give them strategies to actually practice getting fitter at being able to tolerate the difficult internal experiences that they experience throughout matches. They've got to do the work, they've got to do that emotional, mental fitness training to be able to actually improve the skill. Understanding is not enough. I hope you find this helpful. Wherever you're watching this, you should be able to follow me, subscribe if you haven't already. So go ahead and do that if you'd like, and I'll talk to you next week. Cheers.